Hey guys, Andrew McFarlane here. First thing I want to say is don't freak out, okay? A lot of stuff is going on in the world, yes. And for all of you out there who have been doing work on yourselves spiritually and really being someone who is committed to holding a high space in your own life and for the people around you, know that this is the moment that you get to express that you get to embody that. So don't get lost in the chaos that's going around. Remember what is real and what is true. And also remember and realize that this is in a lot of ways the opportunity. This is the moment. Sometimes conflict can be looked at as one of two ways. It can be looked at as a great opportunity because a lot of things get to be healed, a lot of things get to be looked at, a lot of things get to be discussed and confronted. And the other way, which is to get lost in it, to get overwhelmed by it, to believe that you are not empowered enough to influence, because the truth is you are. So that's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say is, the big question is, how do we get involved? How do we stay active? How do we become people who are actually not just staying passive in the eyes of all this conflict, but how do we actually become active, but do it from a place that is actually going to promote healing? So the analogy that I want to use is, you are observing two people fighting, right? And in that moment, you might decide, okay, yeah, I need to break this fight up. I need to neutralize the situation. But you don't do it from a place of taking sides. If one person is beating up the other person, you don't say, oh, I need to go and attack. This person is wrong. No, you realize that in this whole situation, the person who is, quote unquote, being oppressed and the person who is the oppressor, they're both suffering, right? They're both suffering because our human nature is not to want to be in these kinds of, conflicts. And so, although you take action in neutralizing the situation, you don't take position against or for anyone in that circumstance. Because if you do, what happens is you just perpetuate the duality. You start to get into this person's right, this person's wrong, I'm righteous, you're wrong, and people just defend themselves. There's just more separation, and then the cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. This is a lot of old stuff. A lot of the stuff we're being with right now is just old stuff. So see this as an opportunity. Realize that this is in a lot of ways what we've been training for. You're doing work on yourselves. Okay, great. Now this is the moment that you get to embody that spaciousness, that love, that presence in the eyes of all this chaos. All right. I'm here for you guys. I love you. This is Andrew McFarlane. I'll see you soon.